week. It's the Seahawks and the Niners on EA Sports.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at the Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing. On
the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And fights through one man. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
13 yards there and a Niner first.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. A tackle made by Boye Mafe. Now a 2nd and 10. In motion right, Debo. Now Purdy. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
No receivers open, so Rue's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Purdy. Flushed out right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Off play action. It's Howell. He completes this to Walker. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks send out their punter. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Fielded at about the 28. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
The Niners offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ramsey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
Purdy now to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And his kick is indeed good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
That's another Seahawks.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Back to Walker on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They'll go play action. Howell.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now a 2nd and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
The Seahawks offense and Sam Howell set to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Back to throw. Howell.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And Howe will throw it. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Rondale Moore,
His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Down the left sideline.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Howe, he'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Howell changing the play here.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Howell.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A point after, good by Groupie.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Purdy from the gun.
It fights him off. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing here, Howell.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Samuel going to go in motion right.
Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Looking to throw.
Purdy again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's down inside the 15. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
That is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Howell out of the shotgun.
Eluding the pressure. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Now Howell.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Howell. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Howell down to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle made down at the 33.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Purdy now to throw.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Purdy from the gun on third down. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kamara up the middle.
He'll get this down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Back to throw, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll run again.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd down and 1. Purdy will look to throw again here.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Shotgun now with Purdy.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Purdy.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
So the victory